What's good, y'all? What's good, YouTube? Pariah, enter my realm real quick, man. Now look, we back in business, back in the lab. Coach put us back in the game to play. Now look, bro. As I'm on the app headway, just reading, I stumble across an interesting section about competition. So I have my passions pulled up on my laptop, and we gonna break it down line by line. Let's hop in. Your competition isn't other people. Your competition is your procrastination, your ego, your lack of focus, the unhealthy food you're consuming, the knowledge you neglect, the negative behavior that you're nurturing. Compete against that. One thing I notice is that we often have a bad habit of trying to one up the next man and comparing ourselves to others. Knowing that comparison is the killer of all joy anyway. The moment you compare yourself to another person, especially if they better than you, if not used for motivation, will only bring depression. Will only stumble your happiness and joy of whatever you just done or whatever you just achieved. When it comes to competition, you got to look at it like, check. We running the same race. Yes, in your heat, you gonna have other people. It's 8 lanes. But at the end of the day, in the grand scheme of things, just because you won your heat doesn't mean you won the event. It's about whoever had the fastest time, the fastest individual time. Just because you get first place in heat 1 doesn't mean you're the fastest at all. You could be sixth. Somebody in heat 20 could have ran faster than the first place winner of heat 1. Run your own race at your own speed. That's it, bro. And boom, even still like track. The guy who's lined up in lane 1 starts at the back, while the guy who's lined up in lane 8 starts at the very first. Yes, in the beginning it might seem like, dang, lane 8 got an advantage because he's further out, or lane 1 got it bad because he all the way in the back. But if you really look at the schematics of it, eventually at one point, if they're running the same speed, they will all meet at the same point in time. You can't worry about who the fuck the next man is, what the fuck the next man doing. Just don't do what they doing. Just run your own race. And if you're doing good, you're going to be ahead of the game. Stay focused. Stay focused. Run your own race. Your competition is your procrastination, your ego, your lack of focus. A lot of the times, no, 100% of the times, we already know what we need to do to better ourselves. We just can't get started. We know if we gaining some weight. We know if we losing our 6-pack. We know if we breaking out. We already know. The main issue is getting started, staying consistent, focusing on this goal long enough for it to actually take effect. The best way to tame the ego is to be self-aware. And the best way to keep focus is to pay attention. Paying attention is very difficult. Boy, if you look in the mirror long enough, it's going to be an issue. You know, if you got a big pimple on the top of your forehead, eventually you can't keep ignoring it. You can't. If it's a problem, it's going to cause insecurity. And the best way to cure insecurity is be secure within yourself. Accepting, acknowledging, and trying your best to fix it. That's what being a man is. Seeing a problem, adapting and adjusting to the problem to help solve the problem. The unhealthy food you're consuming, the knowledge you neglect, the negative behavior that you're nurturing. I'm going to say this again. A lot of the problems that we have, we already know that we have them. A smoker knows he needs to stop smoking. An alcoholic knows he needs to stop drinking. And an obese person knows, like, I'm talking 600 pound, 500 pound, 400 pound life. They know they have a food addiction and they know they need to stop. The problem is once it gets too bad, it's very hard to stop. That's why you have to, try and stop the train. The goal is to stop that train from crashing, man. You have to stop the train by any means necessary. Like I said, if you want it bad enough, by any means necessary, you'll go get it. And there's no excuses. Because physical fitness is all it takes is effort. As long as you don't quit, you'll always win. Knowledge, all you have to do is keep watching videos, read your books, and live life. As long as you don't quit, you'll always gain knowledge. Because life is the best teacher. Negative behaviors, you replace negative behaviors with positive behaviors. If you don't know positive things, I'll give you a couple. Working out, semen retention, no fap, less screen time, reading books, going out and enjoying life, bro. Enjoy life. Go hang out sometimes. Put down the alcohol, put down smoking, put down Porn, we already said that. It's not necessary. It's not like it doesn't need a 5,000 page book or a billion gazillion videos you have to watch to get the gist of self-improvement. It's not. Compete against yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell me what you see. Are you happy with what you see? Are you proud of what you see in the mirror? If your answer is yes, then hey, you don't need me. And if your answer is I got some work to do, hey, get a grinding. It's a new year, new bag. Small steps lead to big changes. Big changes lead to big results. Matter of fact, I'm gonna close out with this. And I'm putting on a cowboy hat. Let me take some water. In this game called life, your only opponents are just fractions of you. Your mind, your confidence, your insecurities, self-doubt, emotions. Everything that affects you stems from you. How you handle life all depends on you. It's a mindset thing. It's all mental. It's all mental. So with that being said, don't worry about what Jonathan, Connor, Jimmy Buck2, Joe Lane, Chad, Tyrone, Ricky, Bobby, what they're doing. Focus on your own farm. Focus on treating to your own garden. Grow your own plants. And watch them grow. Watch you grow. You're the gardener in your life, not them. Take control, take action, and ride smooth. With that being said, my name is Pariah. Enjoy y'all day, enjoy y'all night. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully this impacted you. With that being said, man, I'm gone.